dating, dude. Like,
what's fucked?
Specific. It's fucking terrible.
Here, let me get into this with the dating, right? So
yes,
here's the thing. If women want to be hoes, right, and they want to get on OnlyFans and have their sexual empowerment or pursue a career and not be in the kitchen, have a family, that's fine. Yeah. What I do think we need to do, because I understand that it's the United States, this is a free country and capitalism, etc. But we don't do enough to tell women, look, once you go down this road, there's no going back. Once you get into sex work, once you decide to go in and pursue this shit, you're pretty much cooked, okay? And I always use the example where it's like dropping a glass and letting it shatter. You can put as much glue as you can, trying to repair it, but if you pour water in it, it's going to leak. And that's essentially what happens when women get into sex work. You're never going to be the same after. And I don't think we do enough to let women understand that if you sexualize yourself, especially...
He tried a white knight for that chick in the pink. Or for the OF chick, that other girl, right? That one that Andrew debated a few times. I imagine him trying a white knight for her. You're like, I'll save you, honey. You leave her alone. She could do whatever she wants.
On the internet, in the digitalized world that we're in now, it's going to come back to haunt you.
Now, will you let me smash?
To some degree, and it's going to close a lot of doors for you that you didn't even know that you had open to you later on. So that's what I think. We need to go tell women, go in there with your eyes wide open, and being a will hurt you.
Yeah. So I always say on every panel I do that I don't think women should go into OnlyFans, not for stupid purity reasons like he says, or because it breaks your soul or whatever, but because, you know, the average amount you make on OnlyFans is $130. The median's $30, right? So I was already doing social media full time. I was sitting on 2 million followers. I knew I'd retire off it. I do think it's destructive for your like career and dating prospects all the time. But as far as the reasons he's saying, I think it's stupid. You know, like the idea that it's just gonna be worse for your soul or something like that. Like I don't agree with that, but we do have that overlap.
So a lot of women have a lot of, you know, trauma and mental issues after doing pornography. This has been documented in studies.
And it is true. And I'm going to say this as a woman who's in the entertainment industry where there's a...
Who is this lady? She's in the entertainment industry. She a comedian? Is he one of these feminist comedians? But yeah, no, I agree. Farrah is goofy looking.
A lot of sex workers in comedy. It is a fucking factor, and women want to sit there and...
Of course, she's a comedian. All these, oh my god, where did these female comedians, like these feminist comedians, come from, huh?
And say that, oh, it doesn't affect us. It fucking does. And the more you want to sit there and say,
we got a great sponsor. It is Beam.
Wow, ad read, huh? Beam. Oh, so is this what freaking the quartering's always like talking about? Like, Tim Pool has his coffee, I got my coffee. Is this his competition? All right, let me fast forward.
It doesn't affect... You're fucking dumb, dude. Like,
well, Jessica, elaborate. Like, you know, I don't want to shout it. I mean, call anybody out, but like Karen Feehan, who's a friend of mine, but you know, she's kind of more famous for her OnlyFans, and right. she's a big comedian, but she also has a big OnlyFans. So people debate whether or not she's more famous from her OnlyFans or a comedy. And she's a friend of mine. I'm not hating on her, but just she's a topic of that debate. You as a comedian, what do you think about that subject, though?
You as a comedian,
being famous for one or the other.
It's really, you know,
you identify as a comedian, right? Just like how trans women identify as women, huh? She identifies as a comedian.
You know what I mean? As a high value woman, ladies and gentlemen, myself. I'm sorry, I don't have OnlyFans. You know, I know you want to see my breasts, but I can't do it, dude. It is absolutely no. I believe, I know I'm sitting on this end of the table, and it's because I understand why people do it, but I think at the end of the day, for me, having friends that are in OnlyFans and they get boyfriends, and one of their main thing... Oh, thank you. God, you want to kiss, dude? You want to make out right now? Oh my god. Look at this sexy...
She was that was sex work right there. You're offering sex for a drink.
For free. I could have made a profit. That's how you know I'm not Jewish. At the end of the day, I believe it is detrimental. At the same time, Farah, you know, if you want to do that, it is, but you also can't deny the fact that when you get into a serious relationship, that conversation comes where I have this guy and he's not into OnlyFans, that he's not going to take me seriously. Every single fucking friend that I have that does OnlyFans, that is a topic of discussion where he's not going to take me seriously. He's not.
That's so crazy though. Every single one of my friends that has OnlyFans, like how many friends do you have that has OF? That's crazy. That is insane.
He doesn't love what I do.
But isn't it a case-by-case basis where everybody is different? I agree. There are some people where it could shatter them and they're changed for the rest of their lives. But I also know people that are the opposite of that. I know somebody who used to be a pastor.
They should have like switched hats. Brian and Tim just fucking switch hats real quick. You know, I think they should have done that. That would have been pretty crazy, right? You know,
pastor from a very alt-right Christian family, does my radio show every week. Now she is an OnlyFans model. She could not be happier.
A female pastor?
Yeah, she's a former pastor.
Probably molested. I don't know.
No, she was not. No, she was not. She's not. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. She's not breaking the law. She's not breaking the law.
Yeah.
She's making a lot of money. She's happy. By the way, her fiance is very happy, has no problem at all with what she's doing.
Oh,
Everybody's different.
Wow.
I want to explain this.
Everybody's
Let me explain
different.
this to Myron. Myron. Let me explain this some. So on the right, they like to call people cucks. And I know that Myron's going to say, well, her husband's a cuck or your boyfriend's a cuck. But Myron, there are some proud cucks.
Yeah, there are. And I mean, I think that there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, just because you're a proud cuck doesn't mean that it's okay. There's also girls that are proud to do OF. Doesn't mean it's okay. Doesn't mean they're truly happy. What, man? Like, if you're a man and you're truly happy with allowing your wife or whatever to get plowed by other men, there's something wrong with that man. You know, there's something wrong with them somewhere. It's not a normal thing to want your wife to go get plowed by other men. Thank you very much. Still ill for the $4.99. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Almost done with that dono goal. This is the typical box wine lady. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm surprised she's not on stage with a box of wine. Thank you very much, Still Ill. Very much appreciated, brother.
Well, that's a whole sexual thing, and that's like a
There are
weird
guys that enjoy.
Yes,
being
but
a
that's
friend.
like destiny.
Exactly.
Like
That's my point.
Some
Everybody's
people
different.
do like that, but that's like a
Like
sexual
making
fetish.
fun of them
That's
won't
not
change.
that's not the average. I would say the average man does not want to share the person they're in a
The
relationship.
majority of
Everybody is
men
different.
Are extremely territorial with their woman, and they're not going to want certain things. And the other thing too, why it's like so strange when with her argument is like, men don't really ask for much in relationships when we're with women. Like, just be quiet, don't be a make me a sandwich when I ask, and like, don't embarrass me. And I find it interesting how like women can't even get that fucking right a lot of the times.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, not only can they not get that part right, then they expect you to be super successful, etc. Like, think about this. She's saying my boyfriend right now he's an author, he does all this, right? Has all these accomplishments. But what he doesn't realize is that she's on stage right now embarrassing him because she does sex work. So that hurts his reputation.
I have a question.
Women's reputation.
No, that's absolutely true. 100%, 110%, Myron. Thank you very much, Postal Joe, for $5 for the goal. Thank you very much, brother. Hell yeah, we have now completed that goal. Thank you very much. Amazing. Amazing. Hell yeah, brother.
Men's reputations get destroyed by the stupid shit their girls do.
I have a question for you. How long have you guys been together?
It's pretty new, but we're engaged.
They're engaged. Oh, dude. Good luck with that, man. Good luck being married to this woman here. Thank you very much, Majin. Member for 4 months. What up? Well, what up to you, Majin? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you as always.
Okay.
Pretty.
Oh, that's gonna last.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Is he going to marry you?
Yeah.
Oh, are you going to have family?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Are you worried that at some point in the future your kids will find your porn?
Am I worried they'll find it?
Fingers crossed.
I'm sorry. Let me clarify. Let me ask it again. Are you worried about how you'll react when they find it? 'Cause you got 2 million followers, right?
Mhm.
Like it. Yeah, they're gonna know.
Obviously.
They're gonna be in school and they're gonna get made fun of.
Yeah.
Other dads might be
But
subscribers.
isn't that her life? If
Yeah.
I didn't say it wasn't. I was asking her if she's.
No, I
concerned about it.
understand, but everybody.
Hey,
Again,
look. I want to
Eternal
say.
life. Oh my god, this Brian really does try to like white knight for her. Well, eternal life. If she's okay with her kids growing up and getting made fun of because she used to do F, that's her right. Stop oppressing her. Now, Farrah, can I smash? Huh? Can I smash now?
I just want to say something, which is that I get this critique a lot, which is, what you're doing is so bad. It's so irreparable because your future kids are going to be bullied for it, right? And I would just say this
That's
is
not
like,
the reason.
what?
I'm not saying that's the reason it's bad. I'm saying, do you have concern about what your children will go through because of it? It's a fact they will
Absolutely
go through
not.
bullying because of it.
Maybe. I don't know. I think the tides are turning, right?
Oh,
and I also would
not
just
maybe.
say,
It's
and I
not
also just
maybe.
say, I don't think I don't think people should live their lives. I don't think people should live their lives in accordance to what will like mitigate or stave off future bullying for their kids. Like we don't apply that to gay couples. We don't apply that to, for instance, one of the biggest things you'll be bullied for is like if you're a racial minority to school, whether you're white, black, whatever. We wouldn't then advocate that you shouldn't desegregate schools.
Here's the thing.
So I'm just saying this is the one time.
She's not even going to make it to the part where they
Myron,
have kids.
pretend there's a in your mouth. Be quiet for a second.
Hold on, Jew. So what I was gonna say,
Hold on, Jew.
She's over here saying, she's literally saying, oh, my kids might or might not find it. I'm saying it might not even go that far because someone that looks just like her, Mia Khalifa. I remember this vividly. She had a guy that she was engaged to, this like guy that was a chef or whatever, and he had to leave her because he kept getting jokes on him, DMs of people sending videos of her, blah blah blah. The reality is, this guy that you're with, he's going to break with the pressure of people constantly ridiculing him, calling him a dumbass, calling him a cuck, etc. A man can only take so much
but bro, what if
getting roasted for being with a sex worker.
Hey, what if he beats off to it, though? Like, what if he's into it?
It's just a matter of time. You know, it's just a matter of time. So if she...
Yeah, I mean, even if that's the case, he's into it and he beats off to it, again, then there's something wrong with him. Then there's something seriously wrong with him. No man should be okay with it. And if they truly are okay with it, then they're not mentally well.
Even makes it to the kids.
Call me a cock.
I think there's going to be problems even before that.
He'll be okay. I mean, first of all, I don't even do like I don't have sex with other guys on my platform. He swiped my V card. Like he knows I'm extremely loyal to him. He's literally my one body.
He's swapped. Wait a minute. What? She slept with him, but they're not even married yet? Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Swiped my V card, huh?
To him, he's literally my one body. Like
or he's gonna, did she say he's gonna be my one body? Maybe that's why they're getting married so quick, but yeah, no. No, yeah, because that's her thing. Like she claims to be a virgin, she's apparently a virgin. That's her thing. She's the virgin girl that does OF.
think we'll be fine, and I don't think he has these qualms about being a cuck or whatever.
Oh, he's into it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, but whatever.
I don't
We don't have to
care.
debate that.
I don't care. He knows. He knows it's
What
true.
was your question?
I was just I wanted to make a point. I mean, but I have a question. What do you guys think is worse? Somebody that's going on OnlyFans when they're married or in a relationship, or somebody that cheats? I would think that somebody going on OnlyFans and looking at porn of another woman or man, whatever you're into, Myron,
hey, this is like the AI porn argument where like these pedophiles think
What's
AI
worse?
porn is less bad.
I think
It's
if we
just as
care
bad.
about-
It's equally
if
as
we care
bad.
about
It's
what our
equally-
kids are going to
it's
think about us,
equally
look
as
at the
bad.
people who we elect.
It's-
Look at their
it's-
behavior.
it's
Cheating is
equally
worse
as
than
bad.
watching porn.
Is he really going to be like about my Trump? Yeah, but look at Donald Trump. See, like I'm pretty sure he's going to go that direction. But look who we elect. Look at Trump, huh? But what about Trump? TDS.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, it's worse, but they're
Yeah, I
both
agree.
bad.
But
They're
hey,
both
hold
bad.
on. You know why I don't care? I don't care because this whole thing we're seeing with with OnlyFans, it's a flash in the pan.
Mhm.
Because now what's going to happen is there's going to be dudes who AI generate chicks,
Yeah.
and they're going to have
Well,
AI
they're doing that,
sex,
yeah.
and they're going to sell that to dumb guys.
That's
So,
already
like,
happening.
Women on OnlyFans is a short-lived thing. And what's really funny is there's all these stories of like, I was a nurse, but then I made 100,000 on OnlyFans, so I quit. When the AI replaces her, she's going to be like, now I have no
But
job.
Tim,
And then they're out of the workforce. So
Tim,
everyone's happy.
And it'll be impossible to get back in.
You
Very
mentioned
difficult.
addiction, right? You think that, there are people that are addicted to porn and you have an issue with that. And you think that's part of the reason why you think OnlyFans shouldn't be there. So by your own standards. Oh, okay.
No,
I thought you talked about
that
addiction.
was like a big leap in what I was saying.
Okay, because
some people having addictions is not a reason to.
yeah, by
eliminate
that
bans.
thing, we shouldn't have casinos. We shouldn't
Yeah,
have
we
online
shouldn't have
casinos.
anything.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And then you and I
mean-
wouldn't be best friends playing poker together.
Come on, Tim. Come on. They're like, we have common ground. We like to gamble. Dude. Yeah, that was just sad. Just sad. But Myron is absolutely right there. This girl does OF, and even if she really is a virgin and such, it's still going to come back to haunt her. If there's nudes or anything up her online, like it's going to come back to haunt her eventually. If they have kids, it's something, the internet's forever, and she could try as she might to scrub it off. It's not. And definitely if she has children, eventually it's going to come back to haunt her. And these women, they don't think about that stuff. They don't think about it at all. And then when it's too late, it hits them and there's nothing they can do about it. So Myron Gaines was based. Brian is an idiot and a chode. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that video? I hope you did. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, or else you're gay. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm just trying to save you from sin. Also, make sure you catch the Cool Stream live Mondays through Fridays right here on my YouTube channel, and make sure you follow me at any of these links down below for everything cool.